In this video, we're going to talk about a very common node used in time series forecasting, and that's the downsample node. Now, the reason we want to downsample is if our historical data set that we've linked to, so in this case, our CSV file, has data at a certain frequency, so like daily in this case, daily revenue data, but we want to forecast our revenue at a less frequent level. So let's say we want to forecast it at a weekly or a monthly or a quarterly level. That's when we would use the downsample node. So in this case, if we look at the data set, we'll see that we have revenue data and number of units purchased. It's at the daily level. And then let's say we want to group our forecast a few different ways. We want to group it by product group, we want to group it by region, and maybe by customer number. So the first thing we have to do always with a time series model is to add this defined time series column node. And to save time, I've already done that, but I just want to show you what we used here for inputs. So this is our data set. Our date is the purchase date. This is the frequency of the data in our raw source file here, which is daily data. And then we want to group it by these three things: customer number, product group, and region. Now, if we add a downsample node, we start to type that in, because remember, we have daily historical data, but we want to forecast it at a monthly level. So we first have to aggregate it to the monthly level. So we select the most recent node, which in this case was defined time series column. This is where we say monthly because we want to forecast it at the monthly level. And then we have to aggregate our numerical variables to monthly. So the only two we have in this case are number of units purchased, which we want to sum, and then the revenue itself, which we also want to sum. Now, you could also take the min or the max or the average. Like if it were a percentage, for example, you wouldn't want to sum it. You want to take the average. But in this case, we want to sum up the daily units purchased and revenue data to a monthly level to prepare it for monthly forecasting. And then we use the same levels of forecasting that we used in the defined time series column node. So we have customer number, we have product group, and we have region. And then we send those over, and then we click save. And now if we look at the output of the downsample node, you'll see that the data has been aggregated. So the units have been summed, the revenue has been summed for each combination of these three group by variables. And you'll see now it's at the monthly level. So 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, etc. So that's the downsample node. This is very common in time series forecasting. Thank you for watching, and thank you for using the Sway AI platform.